more Theodore's. This is where we stayed at Johnny's RV. Yep, way down here. It was wonderful. We're planning on going back.
Yes, we're going to spend 2 weeks on the Gulf Coast in February.
Yeah, imagine that. February. What happens in February down there?
Mardi Gras.
Now, we're not sure what it's going to look like this year.
It'll be different, but it'll still be fun.
It'll still be Mardi Gras.
Yes. And we have already bought all of our decorations for the camper for Mardi Gras.
We're ready to go. All right. That was good, Sam.
Yes.
What else have we got?
For those of you who may have some type of government or military background, we joined recreation.gov because I'm a veteran, and so it was free, and it just shows us different places that you can camp that are government run sites, like the military campgrounds, the Corps of Engineers, and places like that. And the Corps of Engineer parks are always very nice.
Yep.
So you should check that out. Then we also, even though it's not about staying at campgrounds, we joined the RV Repair Club because being brand new RVers, we wanted to know how to fix things when they broke, which is a good thing because our very first trip out, we broke the toilet.
Yeah, we had a toilet issue. And if you go back to our website or on our blog, you can read a little bit about our repair, but we won't go there anymore. We don't want to talk about being elbow deep in
the black tank.
In the black tank. We don't go there. That's another thing I forgot that we didn't put on our list. Not only did we join the RV Repair Club, but we actually did the founding members of KYD.
They're E3 Camping.
E3 Camping.
And if you just go to Google and Google E3 Camping.
Yes.
You can go there. They have the most amazing videos on how to start, how to plan a full-time RVing life. You know, things that you need to have, what you don't have to have.
Yeah.
They are wonderful. Mark and Trish over there have been a godsend to us.
We look forward to them every week.
We
I
we
forgot
learned a
about
lot.
that. Yeah, I forgot about that being there. And they also have a lot of repair stuff listed there. Let's see what else.
We also did the KOA.
Yeah, we've got It's
actually a value club card.
Yeah,
and you get 10% off when you stay, and it was only $33 for the year. And if you have children, that's really a good membership to have because they have
a lot of activities.
A lot of activities for the kids.
And stuff to do.
It is more family, kid oriented. It's, like going to Jellystone Park.
Yeah, those kind of things. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we talked about my grandparents and being a good SAM member. Mm-hmm. My grandpa, before he passed, and I guess we talked to him about, 30 years ago. I've had it that long, probably. It's AAA. He always had AAA, and
Daddy always did.
And he actually had AAA. It's right now. It's called Premier, but it's the high end. And I've always done it. And he said it's because you get more and better service at the higher levels. So I've never had anything less. So I have no experience with anything less than the top tier. But when we got the RV, I was looking around, and they actually had a RV. What do they call it? Rider? Not a rider. An addendum.
It's an add-on.
Add-on for the RV, and it was I guess it was prorated, but
it was.
I don't know what the full cost is, but when I prorated it for this year, it was a whole $17.50 to add it to my AAA. Now, our renewal is coming in on January 1.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and it's for me, it's Premier plus RV. And it's $200.50 for me, and then for Elva it's $97. For $297 for the year, and that gives you your tire repair, tows, lockouts, gas, tire changes,
Yeah.
things like that.
Jump start.
Jump starts, those things like that. And
When you have kids who like to leave the door partway open, you need a jump start.
yeah, so that's one of the things that I learned from my grandparents, and I've never looked back, because I've had to use it a couple times for work and travel when I've ended up with a flat tire.
Mm-hmm.
Dead
I
batteries.
had to use it in Canada one time because I have had it since I first got my driver's license. My dad was a fanatic about that, but I had to use it to get lockout service in Canada, and oh my goodness, I was so thankful, because that guy told me if I had to pay him, it was going to be almost $500.
Ooh, that's high.
Whew.
Yeah. But if you're locked out, you're locked out. You're kind of at the mercy of whoever comes, and
Yep.
so AAA is really good for that, and I'll recommend that to anybody. And I will always say the high end too, because you get not like, I think my grandfather said that the lower tier says they'll give you a free tow to the closest plot,
Yeah, and that might be 5 miles and nowhere near where you need to be.
or if you're close to home. And I know he said the top tier gives you up to 100 miles to your choice.
Yes.
And I've used that as I was broke down north of here, and I had towed home to my local mechanic, which was really nice. What else do we have on our list? Do we have anything else?
We have a couple of apps that we really like.
Oh yeah.
Tell them about iExit.
Yeah, we're using my phone to video, but iExit. Take a look at that on the App Store. If you travel the interstates, it's pretty interesting and enjoyable. I used it on our trip, and I had it on my iPad mounted near the dash, so I could track and in live real time our progress. But every exit on every interstate is listed, what's there, and
Food, shopping, medical.
gas, fuel, and along with if you go to like the fuel section, you say, oh, here's like I mentioned earlier, a flying J or a pilot. You click it, and that exit number, it'll tell you how far away it is from you and the current cost or price of the fuel.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see what the fuel cost was going to be when I got there. And then if I wanted to drill down even further in the app, I could push the screen to that flying J, and it would give me a map and directions to that location from the exit. Wonderful. So on my navigation system, which basically is my iPhone and iPad.
Yeah, it's your iPad, because we use the iPhone for our brake control.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. I forgot about that. But anyways, on point. Yeah, I used it for navigation. I had one screen showing my Google Maps and directions, and I had the iExit that I could pull back up for exits and food, drinks, water, fuel, which was wonderful. And because we were mainly traveling on the interstates on that easy trip down, so take a look at that for iExit. They also have an iExit for trucks if you're a truck driver, and it breaks it down more focused for the truck stops and the access for trucks.
Now, we also are members of Escapees.
That's something you did the other day.
I did it, but I didn't do it for the campground portion of it. They have a 10% discount at their campgrounds, but they have a section of their membership that is devoted to work camping.
Oh, yeah.
So that you can locate work camping jobs. And while we are both retired, we still like to make a little money once in a while.
Or find something free.
Yeah.
Or we work for a benefit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't mind working at an office doing RV check-ins to get to stay free for a week or whatever. But anyway, so check them out, because they do have some good benefits, and I think it was
I can't remember.
maybe $20,
Yeah,
$20 or $40.
Yeah.
It wasn't much.
You came in and joined it and said, hey, guess what? We can go work now for our stays. I said,
Well, it was
vacation, work, vacation.
Yeah, but we don't
I
want to
know.
always vacation. If it were up to me, we'd be full time.
Yeah. Well,
Now,
I'm not ready for that.
He's not ready. He's not on board yet.
Not
but
yet.
Once I get him out a little bit, I think he will.
And then maybe once our youngest is fully grown and on his own, or at least at school, because our youngest at home now is 14.
But our youngest would love to be on the road.
Well,
now the one membership that we want to talk about,
and we talked about it, and we talked about it because it's out there. Everybody talks about it.
But we are not members because we do not feel at this point in our journey it would be beneficial to us. Thousand Trails.
Thousand Trails. Now,
but
first look, I tell you, it's like, man,
it's a good program.
If you travel a lot, which we're not there yet, not yet. If you travel a lot, where they're located at,
you can't beat it.
You can't beat that because of this of the cost versus the savings.
They have an annual campground membership. It is $599. You get to choose one of the 5 zones.
Yeah, the United States, I don't have
is split into 5
zones that you can.
And it is mostly around the coastal areas, but they do have some like right in the center of the.
I think there's one in Kentucky where we're at, down in Cave City area near Mammoth Cave. But typically, if you go and look at the map, it's around the coastline.
Right. So, right now they do have a $150 off special for that first zone. Each additional zone is only $59 for the year. So you literally could get all 5 zones for less than $1,000.
Yeah.
Now, and they have a trails collection.
Yeah, and that opens up how many more?
It's over a.
I don't really know.
It was over 100.
Easy, yeah.
Additional sites for $299 for the year.
Yeah, and with that $599 membership, the base membership, the things there are unlimited things for the amount of how long you could stay in the parks. And
you have to really think about how you schedule your stays.
Right. They have a window for reservations, how far out you can reserve, and that extends according to membership, and how long you can stay in the park. I think if you can stay up to.
Well, don't get this confused with the long term.
No, we won't talk about that one.
You can stay up to 2 weeks.
Right.
But if you stay 2 weeks, you can't check into another Thousand Trails for at least 7 days.
Right.
But now if you only stay 4 days, 1 to 4 nights, you can move and check into another Thousand Trails right away.
Yes.
So you have to know how to work that reservation system to benefit you the best.
Yes. And we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're
going to look at it. We are going to look at it later.
Yeah, because I tell you, we really enjoy our Holiday Inn Vacation Club.
And we travel around a lot with it. And then if we could piggyback our RV camping with our Holiday Inn Club locations,
it would be fun.
Yeah, we love our Holiday Inn.
Yes.
I think that's all we had for our the memberships that I can think about.
It is.
We're going to try to get as many links in there at the bottom that we can and information about it, so you can follow along.
And make some decisions about what's going to benefit you the best. Because that's the whole thing. You can have all the memberships you want, but if they don't benefit you and your situation, then it's no good. Because like right now, we could go out and buy Thousand Trails. Not an issue. But we would not use it enough to make it beneficial. Not this year.
No.
So,
and that's okay. We're willing to wait till when it's time.
When it's right.
Yeah.
So just think about what you're doing, what you want from your camping. Like, if you want to boondock most of the time, you need to check out Boondockers Welcome.
Or even the Harvest Host.
Yes, because those are boondocking situations. We happen to like to be hooked up to power and water.
Yeah, we like the full hookups.
I did enough of the boondocking when I was in the Army.
Yep.
So,
right. I think that's all we've got.
I do too.
If you have any questions or comments, feel free to do the thing down below.
Comment below.
Yep.
Hit the like button.
Please like it. Please
Yes.
subscribe. We're trying to build this channel for the folks that like to listen to us talk and hope to see some
And
of our
share value with.
our adventures and share value. If we come across something like, whoa, you can't miss out on this, we'll let you know.
Like Rickwood Caverns was.
That was fun.
That was.
Tight parking, but fun.
But it was a great story.
Yes, yeah, great story, great place.
But yes, please subscribe below. That we will have links for all of
Well, our memberships.
memberships down below in the description, and we will see y'all next Sunday. Have a great week.
Bye. Do you want to say next Sunday?